Most parents are shocked to learn this. One of the most commonly gifted baby items in America has been officially called unsafe by pediatric experts. Not use with caution, not ask your doctor. They want it gone. And here's the part no one warns you about. It's not alone. Today we're talking about 7 everyday baby products that are marketed as helpful, educational, or safe, but may quietly interfere with how your baby's body and brain are meant to develop. Stay with me, because one item on this list is sitting in nearly every nursery. And pediatricians are actively begging parents to stop using it. This isn't about fear. It's about awareness. And by the end of this video, you'll look at baby gear very differently. Not because you've done anything wrong, but because most parents were never told how development actually works. Number 1, baby walkers. Movement without learning. Let's start with the big one. Baby walkers. They look harmless. They promise early walking. And they give exhausted parents a few minutes of hands-free time. But research tells a very different story. Studies following infants over time found that babies who used walkers often walked weeks later than babies who didn't, and showed lower motor development scores months afterward. Why? Because walkers don't teach walking. They teach sliding, toe pushing, and rolling, movements that bypass balance, core strength, and weight shifting. Walking isn't about moving forward. It's about learning to catch yourself. Every wobble, every fall onto a padded diaper, every shaky pull-up on the couch. That's your baby's nervous system wiring itself. Walkers remove the struggle, and with it, the learning. And then there's safety. Walkers give babies speed before they have judgment. Stairs, hot drinks, stoves, doorways. That's why pediatric organizations didn't just issue warnings. They called for these products to be removed entirely. What helps instead? Floor play. Holding hands while walking. Stable push toys that don't roll away easily. Your baby will walk when their body is ready. And they'll walk better because of it. Now, delaying movement is one thing, but the next product interferes with something deeper. How the body builds strength from the inside out. Number 2, early sitting seats and foam chairs. You've seen them. Those molded seats that hold babies upright before they can sit on their own. Here's the truth no one explains. Sitting is not taught, it emerges. It starts on the floor, rolling, pushing up, twisting, stabilizing. Those movements build the deep core muscles that make real sitting possible. When we prop babies into positions they haven't earned yet, we skip the foundation. Being placed into a position your muscles couldn't support, and left there. That's what these seats do. What works instead? Tummy time. Floor exploration. Letting babies move into sitting on their own. When sitting develops naturally, it becomes functional, not forced. Physical development matters. But now we move into something even more sensitive. How your baby's brain learns to think, speak, and connect. Number 3, screens and educational baby videos. Take a breath. This isn't about shaming, but science is clear. For babies under 2, screens don't teach language, they delay it. But my baby is so focused. Exactly. Bright colors and fast movement grab attention. But attention is not learning. Learning requires response. Babies learn language through back and forth. Sounds answered by sounds. Expressions mirrored by expressions. Screens can't respond to your baby in real time. And there's another concern. Fast-paced visuals train the brain to expect constant stimulation, making real-life interaction feel slow and boring. What helps instead? Talking while you cook, singing, narrating daily life, simple play spaces for independent exploration. Even 5 minutes of responsive interaction beats hours of educational videos, and if screens hijack attention, the next category demands it. Number 4, flashing, noisy, overstimulating toys. When a toy does everything, lights, sounds, songs, your child becomes an observer. The toy leads, the toy performs, the toy decides. But simple toys invite creation. Blocks, bowls, boxes, wooden spoons. Creativity begins where instructions end. That's where problem-solving, imagination, and focus grow. And here's the surprise. Simple toys are often calming. No competition for attention, just intentional play. You don't need to throw everything out. Just notice what your child chooses when nothing is flashing. Everything we've covered so far affects development over time, but the next product carries immediate risk. Number 5. Infant sleep positioners and cushion pods. This one matters now. Despite being heavily marketed, health organizations are very clear. Babies should sleep on a firm, flat surface, with nothing else in the crib. No cushions, no nests, no positioners. Why? Increased suffocation risk, restricted natural movement, reduced sensory input. Even sleep is developmental. Babies shift, turn, and adjust during sleep, strengthening muscles and coordination. Concerned about flat spots? The solution is more tummy time while awake on our not-sleep devices. A bare crib may look simple, but it's the safest option. Now let's talk about soothing, because this one is emotionally loaded. Number 6. Constant motion devices, swings and vibrating seats. When you're exhausted, these feel like lifesavers. But here's what they quietly replace. Attunement. Attunement is learning your baby's cues, their rhythms, what calms them and how. Machines soothe consistently, humans soothe imperfectly. That inconsistency is the lesson. Your breathing changes, your rocking varies, your voice rises and falls. That variability teaches self-regulation. Short breaks are fine, but when machines become the primary soothing method, babies can struggle to settle without them. What builds security? Baby wearing, gentle rocking, skin to skin, predictable routines. Your presence teaches regulation better than any device, and finally, this one hides in plain sight. Number 7. Food pouches and delayed self-feeding convenient? Yes. Bad occasionally? No. But when pouches replace real feeding experiences, something important is lost. Mealtimes are about more than calories. They build fine motor skills, oral muscle strength, sensory processing, confidence. Mess is not a problem, it's practice. Smashing food, gripping textures, bringing food to the mouth, that's development happening. Offer finger foods. Let them explore before eating. Hand them a spoon. Even if it goes nowhere, the mess fades. The skills last. Here's the most surprising part. Every product on this list is new, created in the last few decades. And yet, babies have been developing beautifully for generations without them. So why do we feel like we need all of it now? Because the baby product industry is massive and very good at selling convenience as necessity. But development doesn't need gadgets. It needs time, movement, connection, touch, exploration. So tonight, take 5 quiet minutes and ask one question as you look around your home. Is this doing something my baby is meant to learn themselves? That question alone changes everything. Comment below. Which product surprised you the most? Share this with another parent who deserves clarity, not guilt. Because your patience, your presence, and your trust in the process, that's the most powerful tool your baby has.